Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here once again looking ahead to today's pretty big slate as you guys can see for March 11th. As normal, you guys all did pretty good yesterday with NBA coming back. As I kind of warned you guys yesterday, if you guys did watch the video, it was kind of a crapshoot. Um, like I said, San Antonio had every single person available, so we didn't really know the rotations. Unfortunately, I got burnt, and a lot of people did too. About 45% of people had Trey Lyles. Thought for sure he was going to play because of Aldridge being out. But yeah, he played like 3 or 4 minutes. Instead, San Antonio went small ball with Keldon Johnson, Rudy Gay, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it happens. Like I said, Popovich has crazy rotations. That's why I don't really like playing him. But like I said, man, Trey Lyles was starting for a week and a half before the All Star break, playing 25, 30 minutes. So for the most part, and everybody else thought he was gonna play, but he didn't. And it happens. But like I said, it was a two-gamer. We are back at it here today. So as normal, if you guys like the video, leave a like. I appreciate it, and also hit that sub button as well. Yeah. Also, if you guys want to get in on premium, would love to have you. All you need to do, hit us up on our Twitter. That will be in the comment section below. Message us there, and we'll get you guys all set up. So yeah, definitely would love to have you for sure. All right, let's go dive into this thing. It's a pretty big, massive slate here. Detroit and Charlotte probably around a 214, 215 in this one. DeLon Wright is questionable, and that's a big thing there. If he's out, Dennis Smith and maybe Sabian Lee, you can look at him, but for sure, got to look at Dennis Smith if DeLon Wright is out. LaMelo's at 8-9. Like I said, you can play him, but this isn't really the fastest game out there. I could see some half decent value coming out of here for sure, though. Like a Josh Jackson for sure. Don't mind going that way. Pretty good usage rate as normal coming off the bench. Terry could be half decent. Graham is coming back for Charlotte, so keep that one in mind. Hayward's not in too bad of a spot. He's always a wild card play. Killed it against Minnesota. So, that's kind of how I'm feeling with Charlotte, right? Most of these guys are really priced well, same as Detroit. So I don't mind a couple of flyers with some of these guys. I think there's some pretty good value, especially on the Detroit side. Like I said, like a Josh Jackson or Dennis Smith if DeLon Wright is out. And then once again, I don't mind Mason Plumlee. He's the main guy over there, and Cody Zeller is only going to probably play 20, 23 minutes in this one, as you can see. So Plumlee should have relatively, half decent game here. So a lot of value on that Detroit side. I'm not going to have them in every lineup, but if you're looking for some value, those guys I mentioned are in pretty good spots. Brooklyn, Boston, one of the big ones. We got 234 in Brooklyn by 2. So I think personally it's going to be, if you're betting, I think a 2 spread, I would bet like crazy on that. I don't know, man. Boston hasn't really been that great. I mean, it should be a relatively close one. We'll have to see. They have won a couple in a row, but overall, as we know, Brooklyn is the better team here. But if Boston does keep this one close, like I said, this is my team. Yes, I was hating on them a little bit, but if Boston does keep this one close, like I said, Kemba's going to have to help out quite a bit. Looks like Smart's going to be coming back. Did I read that right? He's going to be coming back. Who knows what kind of usage rate he has? I'm sorry, minutes he has. But got to be looking at Kemba, really solid spot. James Harden as normal, like him. Brown and Tatum, they're on paper in really good spots. Uh, like I said, as you see there, Brown was terrible coming into the All Star break, but like I said, it's a 234, so you got to take a shot on a couple of those guys for sure. If Jeff Green's out, Nicholas Claxton, maybe look at him. He's only going to play 16, 17 minutes, but you can look at him. Griffin's obviously not going to play. And then also DeAndre Jordan's not too bad either. GPP flyer, Robert Williams, not going to play a ton of minutes, but he has massive upside when he gets going. So that's what we got going on there. Like I said, I don't mind Tatum and Brown. Usually I don't like them, but, faster paced game, a lot more shots. I can see those guys going off. I do like Kemba Walker quite a bit at that mid-range point guard. And then Harden is the main guy I'm looking at. And if Jeff Green's officially out, don't mind a little bit of DeAndre Jordan. And Claxton only in like a one-off crazy GPP because not a ton of upside with him. But might get you 2022, but his minutes are so bad. Atlanta and Toronto, once again, Toronto is still dealing with health protocols, so they are going to be down, I think, about the same amount of people. Let me go look at Toronto. There we go. So go show you guys real quick. So Fred's still out. Cam's out for Atlanta. Siakam's still going to be out. OG Anunoby's out. So as you see, same guys for Toronto that are going to be out, and this one should be around 228, 230 total. Yeah, I mean I don't mind looking at these Raptors. Like I said, they're relatively expensive, but you got to look at them. You got Lowry, you got Powell, you got to look at even a little bit of Chris Boucher, a little bit. And another guy, straight GPP is Aaron Baines. I told you guys when they were limited at the big position without OG and Siakam, Aaron Baines was going to get a couple more minutes, and we saw that 23 and 29 minutes right there. Nothing too crazy, but if he's going to be playing those kind of minutes at 3,900, heck yeah, he's worth a flyer pick for sure. So I don't mind going to him if you're just looking to punt at the center position. Looking on this Atlanta side, like I said, they're always a wild card play. Collins and Capella, boom or bust for sure. More so with John Collins, but they also have really good upside. Norman Powell, as I mentioned, at 7.5 is worth a look. Gallinari could be an interesting one as well. This guy is all over the place, man. 50-point game, 17, 19, 14, and a 50-pointer. So, yeah, who knows? Like DeAndre Hunter and Cam Reddish are out, so Gal's gonna have to be out there a little bit. Is Bogdanovich back? Yeah, Bogdanovich is back though. How much is he? He's not playing a ton, but yeah, Gal definitely in a GPP flyer. And Trae Young, you can look at him, but I don't think I really need him tonight. Orlando, Miami. Orlando has a ton of injuries, like they did about a month ago. Fultz as normal. Fultz, Cole Anthony. Fournier, Isaac as normal, James Ennis are all out. Gordon, even if he plays, might play 10 to 15 minutes. So, yeah, Orlando's hurt, and as you see on the Miami side, Bam Adebayo is out, as long with Bradley, but that don't really matter a ton. So, yeah, a lot of value on this Orlando side. The only thing is, like I said, I don't think the pace of play is going to be too crazy. Terrence Ross is worth a look here. Like I said, it's going to be like a 210, 212 total, if that. So don't really want to attack too much, but there is value out there if you think they can, do half decent. Michael Carter, maybe, but Ross, the main guy I'm looking at. Jimmy's way too much up there at 9.6, but Bam's out, so he could get you a 50-55 in this one. And that is mostly what I am looking at in that one. All right, Philly, Chicago, as normal. It's Philly day, in the DFS world. As normal, when Simmons and Joel are out, everyone goes to Curry, Danny Green, Tyrese Maxey, Korkmaz. Um, and every time I pick them, whenever these dudes are out, they always suck. There hasn't been one time yet where these guys hit value. I mean, they hit value, but they don't go off for 25, 30. So, yeah, same thing today. Like I said, who knows who's gonna show up, right? Is it gonna be Shake? Is it gonna be Maxi? Is it gonna be Seth? Korkmaz? I have no idea who the heck's gonna step up for Philly. So your guess is as good as mine. Just pick whoever, I guess. I guess whoever's starting gets a little bit of an uptick in minutes, obviously. There, Tobias Harris, got to look at him at 6,900. And whoever starts for Philly, don't mind Howard or Bradley. Usually, when they start Bradley, they end up playing Howard a lot more. That's what they did last time. So some people may fall to that trap of going to Bradley if he starts. But like I said, even Howard off the bench, even if Bradley starts, still going to play half decent minutes. But I don't think we're going to get lineups before then, unfortunately. Chicago side, I'm not really too into it. I guess you can look at Zach LaVine and Kobe White. Maybe Wendell without any Joel Embiid, but that's up to you. New York, Milwaukee, 222, and Milwaukee by 11. So D Rose is out. Peyton could be in a good spot, but who knows? New York may get blown out here. I know they've been playing a lot better, but Milwaukee's a little bit better team. And D Rose, like I said, obviously makes New York that much better as well. And they are missing him, so that's going to hurt him a little bit. I don't really want any of those New York guys. Randall's worth a look. Giannis, I guess those are the two I'm looking at, and I don't really have too much else. Nerlens Noel always that guy for 27 to 30. We got Pelicans, Minnesota at 239, a massive total, and we have an 8 spread of Minnesota. Sorry, a 8 spread for New Orleans. All right, let's go see. So Minnesota once again, they are going to be missing people. We got Jordan here. He's going to be missing. Russell's out again. Malik Beasley's out again. Culver's game time decision. He doesn't really play a ton, but yeah, they're missing some big boys there. So Jalen Noel, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy gets 20, 23 minutes. He's a GPP guy for sure. You know, not too great recently, but if you're doing 150 lineups, maybe have him in one or two. You got Anthony Edwards at 6'5". I think he's in a solid spot to get to 35, 40. Been playing a lot better the last week or two of this season. And I guess you got to look at Cat for sure. And Vanderbilt, as normal, half decent player, but just his minutes are just everywhere. Unfortunately, on that New Orleans side, if you think it stays relatively close, I mean they're going to put up numbers no matter what. Obviously, Zion, Ingram, and a little bit of maybe Eric and Lonzo. I mean, I don't mind all those guys for sure. Obvious plays right there. Dallas, OKC, Dallas is on a back-to-back here. They looked half decent last night. Luka didn't look that great. Did they move him back to point guard? It's so annoying why they do that. Anyway, he's back over here. 9 for 20, nothing too crazy. Still had a double. Make sure double. A triple-double. Yeah, still had a triple-double. He had 6 turnovers, though. You can look at him, but not, this massive slate. I don't think you really need him. Porzingis may sit. I know they just came out of the All-Star break, but he did sit. Obviously he's practicing, right? But he didn't play for a week. Played last night. It's literally the first back-to-back of the second half. Maybe they sit him. Who knows? If they do, Kleba comes chalk, but I don't know, man. The Kleba is such a up and down player. He was in one of the perfect lineups last night. The guy went 200K with Kleba, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, Porzingis is out. I don't know. I really don't have too much in that one. Golden State and the Clippers. Kawhi, Paul George, probably my one-offs. And that's really it. I don't have too much exposure to anyone else. Phoenix and Portland definitely going to be favoriting the Phoenix side. They are second in the West, which is crazy. Booker's game time decision did not play in the All-Star game. So if he's out, obviously CP3 comes alive. Mikal Bridges, those are the two I'm going to be looking at the most if Booker is out. And that's mostly it. Portland, maybe in his Canner, but not really looking at the Portland side. And last but not least, Houston and Sacramento. Once again, we have Houston. Yeah, I mean, you got to look at John Wall, 8-2, playing massive minutes, taking a ton of shots as well. So kind of have to look at him. Oladipo is on the trade block, as we know. A lot of teams have been looking at him. So he's been playing some pretty good ball as well. So I don't mind looking at Oladipo and John Wall here. Another guy, I don't know. I don't think he's going to start, but if he does, I'm intrigued to see what Kevin Porter does, right? This guy's actually not that bad. Here's your 2019-20 stats. Guy's pretty aggressive, takes some pretty good shots. This was with James Harden. I'm not sure if Harden played in all these games, but anyway, he was still getting some pretty good shots out here. And as you can see, Kevin Porter's not a bad player. So, and FanDuel priced him at 4.9. They know what he's capable of. And like I said, he's not afraid to take some shots. So we'll see if he starts. I think if Gordon is out, I think he has a lot better chance because, like I said, House and Awabo are out. So Houston's really hurting right now. So wouldn't be surprised if Kevin does start. And don't mind taking a flyer with him. And once again, Justin Patton, only 4K. He's been playing pretty well, as you can see there, even off the bench. Got to look at Patton for sure. He's probably my favorite cheap center. If you, I take him over Aaron Baines for sure. And then we got Sacramento. I do like Holmes. Whiteside's going to be out with health protocol, and I'm not too afraid of Houston right now. So Rashawn Holmes in a solid spot. Definitely one of the top mid-range centers out there at 6'8". Bagley, he's okay, but I'll probably pass on him. Barnes at 69. Wild card play. Is Tyrese going to be back? Let me look. Will miss. That was on the second. Okay. Let me go look. All right, he looks like Tyrese is back. All right. Not too into him. Fox is normal, kind of your wild card play as well at 8.5. Would rather have Wall, and I think Wall would be more popular for sure. But Fox as well can put up some pretty massive numbers. So if you're going leverage wise, got to be looking at Fox over John Wall because I do think Wall carries some ownership. This should be at least a 228 to 230, 232 ish total. So definitely going to have a couple ownership from that game. All right, let's go plug in a couple players for you guys. Like right away, I mean, I really don't mind stacking this Toronto side. I mean, they have so much value out there, so I don't mind looking at them at all. And just for this, we're going to go with Patton. We're going to go put him in there. Hopefully he's still in the rotation. Kind of saw what happened with Pop. Let's see here. Dude like Zion. Tatum, if you can get him in there, he's not too bad of an option at 8-9. Tobias Harris, Chris Boucher. Those are the main guys I'm looking at there. Small forward, Jaylen Brown, 7'9", Ingram, like him. Mikal Bridges, especially if Booker is out. Kevin Porter, like I said, hopefully he starts. If he does, that is an automatic gold mine. Depending on his minutes, right? His first game with Houston. He has been playing in the G League, so it's not like he's just randomly coming back from an injury. So, and like I said, Houston's really hurt, so I don't mind taking a shot with Porter at all. And Gallinari, GPP wildcard play right there. Shooting guard, really do like Harden. If I can't get him, it's going to suck, but definitely one of the top plays out there. And like I said, I think Oladipo offers you some half-decent mid-range points there. Anthony Edwards, another guy to look at. Who else we got? Ross, Eric Bledsoe. That's kind of what we're looking at. So that kind of gives you, a gist of what we're looking at. Gives you 5,600, and like I said, you can go Holmes or whoever you want. So yeah, that's mostly it. As normal, if you guys enjoy the video, leave a like. I appreciate it. Hit that sub button as well. And like I said, if you guys want to get in on premium, would love to have you guys come join us. All you need to do, hit us up on our Twitter. That will be in the comment section below. Message us there, and we'll get you guys all set up. And like I said, while you're on Twitter, give us a follow as well. Would definitely appreciate it. All right, guys, massive slate. Should be some pretty big numbers out there. And yeah, a couple injury news to clear up, but overall should be pretty straightforward. All right, guys, that's it. Once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys a little bit later on.